Okay, so here's the project questions for this. Well, they're a little different. I think I changed the numbers, but it'll tell you how to go through and solve it. So it says the gable shown, and the gable is this part of a house. Okay, when a house does this, it has a peak, just kind of for architectural significance. That's called a gable. Um, it's a triangular portion of a wall between the edge of a sloping roof. Okay. Okay, so it says triangle ABC, that's the bigger triangle, is an isosceles triangle. Okay. Side CB is length 10. Okay, so our 10 feet 4 inches is CB. It's this bottom part down here. That's the unequal side of our triangle. Okay. It says AB and AC are 0.7 the length of that. What's the perimeter of the triangle? Well, this should be fairly simple. This is an isosceles triangle, so whatever AB and AC are, they're the same. But I have to find their length. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to change this 10 feet 4 inches into all inches so that I can actually multiply by 0.75. So to do that, how many inches are in a foot? So that with my 10 feet, how many inches are in a foot? 12, very good. So my 10 feet, 4 inches, if I want to convert that, I take 10 times 12 inches in a foot is 120 inches. Okay, plus this 4 more. So 10 feet, 4 inches is 124 inches. Are there any questions on how I did that or why? Okay, so now for my triangle. This is 124 inches. I want to find the length of AB and BC. It says it's 0.75 the length of that side. So all we have to do is take 0.75 and multiply it by 124. When they say of, that means to multiply. So we take 0.75 times 124. Okay, are we still good? Does that make sense? Okay, so that means that these sides are 93 inches and 93 inches. We're supposed to find the perimeter, which the perimeter is all of the sides added together. It's the distance all the way around that big triangle. So we're going to add those together. 93 plus 93 plus 124. Very good. Okay, so we get 310, but notice this is in inches, and I think in the question they actually ask for your answer in feet. So how could we change that back to feet? We did have to do the conversion to inches so that we could do 0.75. So now we have our answer. It's 310 inches. If we want to go back into feet, we divide by 12. Okay, so we take our answer here, our 310 inches, and we divide it by 12. You want to get how many times and what the remainder is, because the remainder is going to be how many inches. The number you get for your division is your number of feet, and the remainder is how many inches are left. Okay, good. So you got 25.38. So it goes in 25 times, but we want to know what the remainder is then. So if you do your division a little more like this, okay, so 12 did go into 75 times. Okay, from here, 12 goes into 75 times 5 times that is 60. And 70 minus 60 leaves me with a remainder of 10. Okay. So my answer here would be that it is 25 feet, 10 inches. Okay, so it's a pretty basic question, but the conversion from feet to inches and then back to inches to feet can be a little confusing. So the first thing you do is convert the 10 feet 4 inches. We converted that to feet. Took 10 times 12 to get 120 inches, plus the 4 more inches we had was 124. Then we took 0.75 times that 124 because it said the other two sides were 0.75 its length. And that gave us 93 inches. We added the sides together. We had two 93s and a 124, which gave us 310 inches total. And then we changed that back into feet. So we divided by 12, and 310 inches was 25 feet and 10 more inches. So our answer was 25 feet, 10 inches. Yeah, we could also, well, it'd be nice if we could pull out a tape measure. That would be nice. Okay, so let's try the next one. The next one has us do exactly the same thing, but on this smaller triangle. It's still an isosceles triangle. This time it says that the sides DE and DF. So this is a little different. So it says DE and DF are 4 feet 4 inches. So this time they gave us the two equal sides, and we have to go off of that. Okay, the length of FE is 0.75 that. So the first thing again that we have to do is change this 4 feet 4 inches into just inches. How many inches would 4 feet 4 inches be? Good, 48 inches and 4 more. Good. So good. So for the 4 feet, we go 4 times 12, because there's 12 inches in a foot. Gives us 48 inches. You're fine. And then we had 4 more left over. So it's a total of 52 inches. Okay. So this 4 feet, again, was 48 inches, plus that 4 more. Gave us 52. So this side is 52. This side is 52. And the bottom, it says, is 0.75 that length. So we take 0.75 times 52, and what do we get? $39. Okay. What type of triangle is DEF, and what is its perimeter? Well, it's an isosceles triangle because it had two sides the same length. What's the perimeter? Well, perimeter means to add all of the sides together. So we're going to add the 52, the 52, and the 39. Good, that is 143 inches. But what if they want that in feet and inches instead of just inches? Okay, we go ahead and we divide. Okay, so 12 goes into 14 once. Subtract to get 2, bring down the 3. 12 goes into 23 one time with the remainder of 11. So it went in 11 times, so that means we have 11 feet. And the remainder, the part left over, was also 11, so 11 inches. Okay, are there questions on that? So we followed basically the same method, except for in the first one they gave us the bottom and we had to find the 2 top sides. In the second one they gave us these top sides and we had to find the bottom.